3.
Today on Dr. Phil, we have a father whose parenting techniques have gone all wrong, and the result is that his son has become a monster. I'd like for everyone to welcome Dr. Victor Frankenstein. So, Victor, tell us about you and your son.
Well, it all started when I was a university student in Ingolstadt in Germany.
Right.
And I dealt with the studies of necromancy and human life.
Right, okay.
So I did an experiment.
Okay.
And I gathered random body parts.
Oh, that's disturbing.
And what I did was I got this elixir of life and sort of poured it into the mouth of the assorted body parts, and I created this monster.
Okay. You mean your son?
No, he's not my son. Nothing genetically similar.
See,
other than human beings.
Okay, now that's where the parenting's gone wrong. You have to acknowledge your creation as your son. You brought him into this world. He's your responsibility. Therefore, he is your son.
Well, I must agree he is my responsibility, or was, but he is uncontrollable. Anyway,
how was he uncontrollable?
I was afraid of him, and he just left. He left my apartment at the university and went off into the wilderness, and I could not find him.
Okay, well, why would you just let your son up, gone and leave?
He was very strong, stronger than me.
Okay, well, that's not very. Oh crap! He can't be that strong. He's just a boy.
He's not a boy. He's a fully grown monster. He's like 6 feet tall.
Oh well, he's had quite a growth spurt then. All right, now when you said he went out of control, what do you mean by that?
Well, I was afraid of him, and he didn't like me being afraid. He wouldn't like people looking at him a certain way, and he would just go berserk.
Oh, okay. Well, what did he do?
What did he do?
Yeah, like what did he do when he went berserk?
He usually destroyed whole villages, and the villagers would get angry.
Okay, well you gotta control him. He's your son. You tell him that it's bad.
Ever since he left me and went and killed my little brother, it's never been the same.
And why did he kill your little brother?
Because he knew he was related to me and was angry at me for I don't know what reason. He's just a monster. He's mindless, uncontrollable. I don't know.
Now, see, a smart guy like you, like a doctor, he has enough to give his kid everything, and you're not giving him anything at all. What's with that?
Doctor? You mean with a certificate? Now, I have a certificate. I don't know if you have a certificate.
Well, that's not
apparently Dr. Phil.
Well, that is not important right now. So we'll just leave that sitting out there. Now so what else did he do? What did you do about it when he ran away? What did you do? Did you go looking for him?
No, I didn't go looking for him because I was afraid. But I did go and look for him after the nurse that was looking after my little brother was blamed for his murder and executed.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went on a little boat ride to clear my head, and I saw him.
Oh, and what did he do?
He told me about all his occurrences over the past few months in his little shelter.
In his shelter? And what happened in his shelter?
He told me how he killed my brother.
Okay, how did he do that?
He strangled him.
Oh, well, that's not good at all.
Basically broke his neck.
Oh, okay.
And then what I was amazed by was, although he's a monster, he's still my creation. I was interested in the experiment. And what he did was he adapted. He went near a cottage and watched people and learned how to speak very good.
Okay. All right. Well, hopefully you and your son can resolve these problems, because I actually have him here on the show.
No, you
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah.
Destroy everything.
I called him and he said he'd come down and he was willing to talk.
Doom the saw.
Now listen, now he's not that big a monster as you think he is. So everyone, please welcome Victor's son. What's his name?
Monster.
Welcome. Well, let's welcome Monster. Everyone welcome Monster. Stand a minute.
3.
So now joining us is Victor's son, the Monster. Everyone give a round of applause for the Monster. So, tell me about your experience with Daddy.
Well, when I was a little boy, littler than I am now, I was abandoned by my father. He was afraid of me. He looked afraid. And so I ran away from home.
Well, sometimes kids need to do that, but that's never the answer, okay? Alright?
And so I went in a little cave and waited out the winter.
You spent the whole winter in a cave?
I tried to survive.
But you survived, right?
Yes, otherwise we'd be there.
You survived! Alright. And tell me about your journey through life so far.
Well, it hasn't been very good to me. People have been afraid of me and looked at me and felt fear. Also, some attacked me for no reason at all.
Oh yeah, that's not good. Daddy didn't help you with anything, so how did you learn to talk like this?
Well, I went to a cottage, and there was staying an old man, a small girl, and a young man. I learned this tone from the young girl.
I see that.
And the old man was blind, so they wouldn't see me. I was hiding near like a little hovel. And it was like it would hide me from view, but I would always be able to hear.
And did you ever talk to the people living in there?
I did try once. When the young man and the little girl were away, the old man was blind. He wouldn't see me. And I went in and I talked to him.
So he wouldn't see your ugly, beautiful face.
That is correct.
Right. You look just like Daddy, by the way. Just like him.
I don't know.
Anyway, so what happened when you talked to them?
Well, I talked to the old man and he was fine with it. Fine with my voice. Picked up how my accent was. How I sort of learned it from the French from where I came to where he was now, somewhere around in Europe.
Did his kids ever come home and see you?
They did. They saw me. The young man attacked me and I did not want to hurt him, so I ran away, accidentally knocking over a lamp and burning the clays to the ground.
Uh-oh, that's not good. What happened after that?
After that, I saw a little girl in the river. She was drowning in a current, and I went and grabbed and saved her, brought her back to life.
What happened after that?
Then some guardian of her came with a gun, and he shot me for no reason.
He shot you?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Mm-hmm.
That's not good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what happened after that? Did you go back to Daddy at all?
I was wounded and sought refuge in a cave, like I said before.
But did you ever go back to Daddy?
I did.
Did you need anything from Daddy?
I asked of him, after telling him my story of the grueling months that I spent alone and persecuted. I told him that I wanted a companion, someone to live my life with.
Oh, that's nice. Did you get that companion?
No.
And how did that make you feel?
Bad.
Okay. Mad? So what'd you do about it?
Well, I was trying to persuade him, but he's very stubborn. So I couldn't.
You couldn't what? How did you retaliate?
I sort of killed some people.
You killed some people?
I
Junior,
attacked
that's
some
never
people.
the answer. No.
I attacked some people.
All right,
From
and
his
what
family.
And what happened after you killed them? What did Daddy do?
He started to make the monster.
Okay.
With his friend. He went along vacationing with his friend and I followed him. Then he started to make the monster in this little roadside inn. And then he decided to destroy it.
Yeah.
And go into his room. And I followed him and went into his room and he said he wasn't going to make it anymore. And I'd given up.
What'd you do about that?
I told him that I would kill his wife. I would take his wife away on his wedding night. I'd be there on his wedding night.
Did you do it?
I did. I went and I
You
attacked.
killed her, didn't you?
I did.
That's not good.
Served him right.
No. And what happened after that?
Well, after that, I went into hiding in the North Pole. And he chased me with dogs, and many of his dogs sort of fell on the way,
Okay.
which also ultimately reflects that he loves people and his family died.
Oh no.
And he has been chasing me ever since.
And now you're both on the Dr. Phil show. Well, this should end very well. Well, anyway, guys, that's all the time we have for now. See you next time.